happening? We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. We trying to get this trap jump around the corner now. Let's get it. We on a hump day morning as well. You know what I'm saying? It is Wednesday. Let's get it. And you know, I will be traveling to Big Texas at the end of the week. You know, Friday to be specific. So, you know, I'm excited for that. You know what I'm saying? So, I got a big week ahead, man. You know, we will be going to cover sports con. And, you know, training camp is right around the corner, man. So, you know, we need y'all support at LandLord Sports. I appreciate all the love and support in advance. You understand? Let's get it. So, let's go. Shout out to everybody rocking. Make sure we get these numbers up, get this trap jumping. Tell your trap cousins, sisters, brothers that we live in the building today, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go a little early. Got some last minute running around to do before I hit that flight. You understand me? So let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking. Make sure y'all hit that like and share. We finna get this thing jumping real shortly. You understand? So bear with me. Shout out to Mr. Bruce, got the toxic juice. Nah, that's toxic tongue burner account, you understand? Dallas 8604, Miss Ella Lockhart, Patrice Langford, Cajun Cowboy, Jaylen Tolbert in the building, Lord King, Miss Gina L. Chase. You already know we got that fried bologna enough for you. You understand? Extra burnt edges with the slight dab of mustard. As we should, you understand? Shout out to Donnell Lamar. Shout out to Cowboy Fun Chapel. Shout out to Ruben San Hernandez on Facebook. What's happening with you, sir? Edward Montgomery on Facebook. Mr. Michael Lockhart, the Lockhart Squad. Jameson Taylor in the building. What's happening? Make sure we get these like and shares up, man. Let the trap know that we jumping right now. Let's get it. And you already know, first and foremost, we gotta make sure these haters doing the most. Exactly what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew, that's hate, man. Let's get this thing jumping around the corner. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to everybody rocking. Good morning.
I can't see a thing, all this money
Shout out to
in my
Mr.
face.
Green
I just blew a
Good
bag,
morning.
ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back.
Let's get it.
Came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate.
Happy hump day.
Cause we just getting cake
You
and
know
they
the trap
just in
don't
the
stop.
way.
Let's get it.
LandLord is showing how to ball, boy. You ain't even on the
that like
team, you
yourself
just a
for the
ball,
squad.
boy. Real high, used to rock knockouts, but it's real now. Real fly.
LandLord
I probably
Sports.
average your career.
Of course.
Either one day hating
Let's go.
on it, probably wanna kill.
Yeah.
When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal.
Yeah.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar. Took my brother, that
King G
shit made
in the
me go
building, what's
harder.
happening?
That turned me to a monster.
go.
Now I'm focused on the comma.
Yeah.
I'ma run up them commas for the summer,
In the
run up them
building, what's
numbers.
going on?
Yeah. I know that they
Let's
hate
get
the way you ball, man.
We gotta make sure them haters on their job, man. Let's get it.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no
Hey,
looking
let them
back.
all know we
came
trapping
a
today,
long
man.
way.
Let them know we
Hey,
trapping
I know
on the
that they
hump day.
mad, but just let them
Here's the
hate.
Iron Man
Hey,
in the
that
building.
what
What's
make them
happening,
hate.
sir?
That what make them hate.
Let's go.
Hey, and we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey,
that what make
let's
them
get
hate.
it.
That what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Now, you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. I hope everybody's having a good morning. And, you know, like I say, man, doing some little house cleaner type stuff, man. I will be going to SportsCon. We will be covering SportsCon this weekend. And, you know, very shortly after that, we will be at training camp. And y'all know, man, it is pretty hard being a content creator these days. It's a little rough. You just being honest, we dedicate a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy going to make sure we get this good content for y'all, man, and try to build this up and do something great. And we got some interviews on the horizon. I don't want to announce anything yet. I haven't got the 100 AOK just yet, but we could possibly be having an interview before we leave out. So, we giving y'all some exclusive hard work. Y'all know that. Trap. So, what I'm saying? If y'all can ever help out a pitch in at all, man, it will go a long way. It is going towards a good cause. I'm not just sitting up here in front of the computer asking y'all to support. I'm really putting in the work and the footwork and taking time out of my day and my life to give y'all this real content. So I hope y'all participate and appreciate what I got going on for the nation, man. Trap. I really do. Trap. We're a team. If I didn't have to ask y'all to pitch in, I definitely wouldn't. So I just want y'all to know that. But I think y'all understand we trying to do something great. So, if y'all can, look out for your boy. And I do love and appreciate y'all for how y'all embrace me through this time through my time on YouTube. So shout out to y'all. But, that out the way. Is it a bird or is it a plane? What is it, y'all? Oh, it's the Terrence Williams, of course. You understand? Let's get it. And Mr. Faye
Having Mike McCarthy in charge of the playbook and really creating this Texas Coast offense with you guys. Has it been a cohesive kind of agreement with you guys? Is there room for discussion? Have you had any input in it? How has it been like for you adjusting to this new playbook?
First and foremost, I came from a West Coast offense. Stanford is obviously West Coast, but that was David Shaw and his offense, and that was West Coast. So him making that switch with McCarthy, calling the plays, and the way that he's been installing things, and just like the different terminology, it's been like a breath of fresh air. It's like picking it.
He says a breath of fresh air, y'all.
Trap.
He said it's nothing like the other guy. You know what I'm saying? See, this is the politically correct way to send shots. And you understand and do your thing. You understand? This is the professional way to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? And do your thing. So, hey, Simmons said it's a breath of fresh air. Now, look, when we say stuff like this, all we get dubbed as the Kellen Moore haters and the Dak apologists and stuff like that. But please let me know if I'm right or wrong. Do y'all not see a whole, like a uniform response from almost everybody about how much better and how much of a breath of fresh air and how much more effective and quicker and smarter this whole system finna be without Kellen? So let me know that. Trap. Because when we do it, you know what I'm saying? When we do it, we just get dubbed as the haters. But when you hear this from different players, coaches, respectable, credible people, y'all don't say nothing. Y'all just go back to dogging out and blaming the YouTubers for supporting Dak and crapping on Kellen. But that's not the truth. Have you ever considered that this could have been a problem for real? I know that some of the accolades, some of the number one offense and stuff like that might throw you off, but we telling you it could have been much better and it could have been much more effective when we needed it. Not just game 4 in the middle of the season and no stuff like that. What about when it really matters? We needed to be way better and we still failed to do so. But do you see the response? This is how you say something without saying something. Simmons up there looked like he's elated. Did you hear him? He said, it's like a breath of fresh air. Did Dak Prescott not come out and be describing basically the same feelings? He said about 7 adjectives about how great, how excited he is and how new this offense finna be and how much quicker. Jaylen Tolbert said the same thing when we had him on the interview. How much quicker, how much less stress and less things to think about. Everybody is talking very high on the new moves that this offense has had, but I hope the haters can see this. It looked like collectively everybody realizes that was actually a problem, y'all.
Trap.
Looks like everybody realized that. So let's get back into the content, because I don't think y'all receive it well when we say it. It seems like when other people say it, maybe it'll make you rethink, open your mind just a bit.
Get it back up to where I was before. So it's been a smooth transition for myself. And as far as like the team goes, I'm very positive that a lot of us are very happy with.
He's very positive that a lot of us are very happy.
Trap.
This says a lot already, but go ahead.
The way things are going and the way the plays are going to be called. I'm not going to spoil too much. You guys are going to have to watch the season to see how it's changed, but we're very excited. As far as I can speak for the wide receiver core, we're ready to light it up.
Trap.
Now, I know Simmons ain't the one that you want to hear that from, but if you got a player that's barely even got on the field telling you that the receiving core is ready to light it up, I think you might be on to something. I'm just saying.
Trap.
Then he said specifically the wide receiving core. He didn't say, the team or, this person, that person. He said we, my group, my room, we ready to go off. And then you already know we got him in the room.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
You already know CeeDee Lamb finna go crazy. You already know we got a proven number 2 now. Basically a number 1, but a number 2 these days in Brandon Cooks. So I'm telling y'all right now, I'm bullish on this wide receiving core because I feel like we actually got some legitimate tools now. So we'll see what's going on. He said still no identification. I think we'll get it now. We can't have an identity before we play the game. So I think you're talking about Kellen though. Yeah, Kellen didn't have no identity. You know what I'm saying? But I think Mike McCarthy, you can hear that's a collective message from everybody. Jaylen Tolbert spoke on identity. Dak Prescott speaking on identity. Mike McCarthy been speaking on identity. So that will be something that they focus on and something they going to get done for sure. I'm pretty solid on that.
Well, I'm solid and stand on whatever.
I don't think it's no way possible that we can go into this season without having a real identity and being focused on one way of attack and stuff like that. I really think we'll get it put down. I think we're going to have this stuff together this year, y'all. I really I really do. But let's continue into the content, man. Let's get it. You see my boy Michael Parsons out there still in the lab, man. He's still in the lab with it.
Shoulders down. Good. Good. Come on. Shoulders down.
Still in the lab with it.
Good. Put it all together now. Finish through. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Look at that lean, that bend. That bend is different.
Come on. Shoulders down. Elbow parts. Good. Put it all together now. Finish through. Let's go.
I want the people, us regular people. I want a regular person to try to hit that bend without falling flat on their face. That's not an easy bend right there, man. But, that boy Michael looking different out here. And I just love the way he always working. He always working on his craft, man. Hey, it's a smart thing to do when you get millions to do it. But, hey, we've seen people who still come out here and BS around with a great opportunity like this. And I told y'all, man, like, I don't want to keep, beating on the dead horse. But at the same time, man, I just feel like it's rare when you get a combination of somebody who has the talent and who has the mindset. Like, a lot of people have the mindset and then don't have too much of the talent. Then some people have the talent and don't have the mindset. When you get that great combination, that's when you get an all-time great. You can't have an all-time great without the combination. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, it is a few people who I feel like got real close without the mindset. But, man, that mindset that Michael Parsons showed, he been pretty much solid on that since he came through the door, that he wants to be great. And when you want to be great, man, you don't never take a day off. You always focus on going 100% towards what you're doing. You're not waiting around. You're not being complacent because you got greater things to accomplish. You looking at it like, hey, if I get this, if I get 13 sacks, next year you ain't talking about getting 13 sacks. Next year you trying to get 15 sacks, or you trying to go win the MVP. You always want to do stuff at a higher level. You always a perfectionist. You want to get better and better and better. And that's the only way you could be him, with the mindset and the talent combined. And I think Michael Parsons is just absolutely unstoppable.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them.
I really do.
I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
That we oughta appreciate that this young man got the mindset and the talent. That's when your ceiling is outstanding. That's when you have no ceiling, when you can combine those two attributes. Hey, it's a wrap. Just forget about it. He can do anything. At this point, he can literally do anything. So, let's see. Now, shout out to my boy Jaylen Tolbert.
Come on, shoulders down.
Shout out to my boy Jaylen Tolbert. You know he's a friend of the show. You understand? You know he's a friend of the show. He's doing these
speed gon' come.
drills.
Arms. You moving
with
now?
weights on his ankle.
Finish.
Jaylen put in that work.
Good. Plant for me. Good plant. Yep. Now get ready. Yeah. Good.
That boy looking explosive, man.
Good.
Hey, I want everybody to go home and try that in your sandbox. I just want If you're not impressed, like, let's go suit up and put on some sneakers and try that in your sandbox. Good.
Finish. Arms. There you go.
Boy looking fast and
Arms.
good,
Speed
though.
gonna come. Arms. You moving now? Finish. Good.
Like I said,
good. Plant
keep
for
in
me.
mind-
Good plant. Yep.
Keep in mind that he has ankle weights on, if I'm not mistaken. And he is just looking explosive. He getting a resistance from the sand naturally. Then he got ankle weights on. So, hey man, I think the sky's the limit for Jaylen, man. Like, and now that goes back full circle to talk about this young wide receiving core that we have, man. Did you hear Simmons? Simmons said they ready to light it up, man. Trap. And hey, might as well go ahead and give y'all the news. It just dropped. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this on the screen. It'll be better said than it's better shown than said. You understand me? We just got trap. So y'all bear with me. You know we do this on the fly. We flying that plane wise in the air. Shout out to Big Law Nation now. Trap. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to pull this graphic up for y'all so y'all can get the announcement right along with me. So okay, bam. Let's see if we can go and work this thing on out. Hold on, bear with you, boy. Bam. Gmail. Here we go. Okay, bam. We back with it. Okay. Yes, sir. And before we leave, you know what I'm saying? Before we leave tomorrow, well, I'm leaving Friday, but we will be interviewing the wide receiver from the Dallas Cowboys, you understand? Terrence Williams, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big T. Will be in the building, West Coast, Boss Cowboy, LandLord, and ATM. We will be interviewing T. Will on the show tomorrow at noon Central Time. So, hey, man, that's what's up. We finna go crazy. You know T. Will did spend time with Dak Prescott and Tony Romo, and I'm sure he got a lot of things to tell us about the situation going on, what he think about Dak, what he think about the new offense. I know he's not an active player, but I know we can get some good sauce from Mr. T. Will, man. So y'all give it up, man. We trying to do some good things. Make sure y'all be there. But I remember T. Will had I think he just posted on Twitter the other day, maybe about a week ago, that catch he made, it was a phenomenal catch. He was diving out of the he was diving and doing a toe drag on the sideline, man. And he was like, that's like a top 10 catch all time. And hey, he might be on to something. That was real dope. And to be honest, I don't even think Tony was throwing the ball to him. It looked like he just came in and just took it himself. Like it was dope though. It was dope though. So yeah, we'll be interviewing Mr. Terrence Williams, man. 83, if you don't remember, man. T. Will had a decent career for the Cowboys too, man. If you think about it, him and Romo used to cook. Him and Dak they cooked pretty decent. They cooked pretty decent when they was together too, even though it was on like the tail end of his career. But T. Will actually used to cook, man. So shout out to T. Will, man, for coming through, showing support to the show. I told y'all, man, we do a lot for the space, man, and we do appreciate y'all, man, because, hey, we trying to pull in interviews for y'all. We actually getting up out of our house, spending time, giving y'all, dedicating time to this, man. So, you know, we working hard trying to give y'all the best content possible on YouTube. And this time around, we will be having our homies, Boss Cowboy and Law Nation in the building, too. It's up, y'all. We doing our thing, man. So I hope everybody come through and show some support for that, man. That's big news for us. We gonna really get some good, interesting nuggets from Mr. Terrence Williams, and we gonna go crazy in the space, man. But shout out to everybody who been supporting. The support y'all give us, that's the only way we can come and be able to get people on the platform. You know, the likes, the shares, the comments. This is the only reason why we can ask somebody, hey, you want to come on here and tell your story? Because we know that, you know what I'm saying, we demand a certain kind of eye in the space, and we can provide that platform for them. So it's a win-win situation for both sides, and I'm really excited to talk to T. Will, man. So let's move on. I'm so excited to talk to T. Will. I got some interesting questions for him. But let's get back into the content, man. You know, that was a quick little audible, you understand? It was an audible. Yeah, he was, you know, you can say what you want to say about him, but he did a pretty good job, man. I remember he bailed us out a lot of times. Like, I ain't saying he was like Dez Bryant, but he bailed us out a lot of times, and he made a whole lot of plays for the Cowboys. He really did. It wasn't like he was over there just passing Gatorade. He was not that. He made a lot of good plays for the Cowboys. So I'm excited to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. I won't lie. I'm very excited about this too. I'm glad they didn't even look our way with this Hard Knock stuff, man. I'm glad. Trap. If I'm not mistaken, don't it seem like it be a year that we feel like we got everything together? It feel like we got the best shot in the world, and then next thing you know, what? We have a big old distraction, like some kind of HBO special or some kind of Hard Knocks. It always be something that kind of throw us off. I'm glad this year we didn't get all of this crazy stuff. I don't want no extra media attention. Let the Eagles get all the glory and the love. I don't want no extra attention more than what the Cowboys usually get every year. I just want us to, you know what I'm saying, stay under the radar and focus and play football and show everybody who we are. They already know who we is, though.
We are America's team, the most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
That's what I want. I want us to stay under the radar and keep playing football. Now, am I right or wrong? Did it used to seem like every single time we have a good team and everything's going right, it seemed like it'd be a media hurdle that we have to get over. I'm glad this year is not like that. This is one of the best shots I feel like we got, and I do not need HBO crawling all around our players. Leave them alone. Trap. Flo said, I still got a T. Will jersey, solid number 2. Yeah, T. Will got off, man. Like, people, you can say what you want. To me, I was young back then, but, man, T. Will was getting off to me. I ain't gonna lie. I remember plenty moments where, You know what I'm saying? T. Will was getting off. Big plays. Big play T. Will, for real. Tyson Tom said, landlord Jerry already sold his doc to Netflix for $50 million. We already got that out the way. Now we need a defender to get suspended. Man, chill out. But look, would y'all count that? I don't know if I count the Jerry docuseries because hopefully they gonna be mostly around Jerry. I could be wrong though. I don't know. I could be wrong, man. Like, do y'all think Jerry will be the distraction that I just described? I'm hoping not, you know what I'm saying, because we don't need them type of issues, man. We need to be focused on football. And like I said, we needed a decorated coach to be able to withstand these type of distractions. I don't think y'all understand. Like, what me, Wes, Law, and HTM were discussing yesterday, it take a different skill set to be the head coach in Dallas. I don't think y'all get that. Like, y'all need to realize this. Not only do you got to coach football, but you also got to be able to maneuver around all the BS and the spectacle that we are and all of these distractions that some of the ownership and some of the stuff the media throw at you. So it takes more than just being a good coach in Dallas. You got to be a good coach. You got to be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a whole lot of different stuff to be successful as a coach in Dallas. So that's why I say, man, you got to really put some respect on the job Mike McCarthy has done. Like, real talk. Like I said a couple of days ago, Mike McCarthy won 12 games and his starting quarterback missed 5 games. In some places, he would have been a coach of the year candidate. Like, real talk. Trap. If he went one of the most hated and disrespected coaches, he would have been a head coach. I mean, he would have been a coach of the year candidate for pulling off a year like he did with his quarterback missing all that time like that. So, I don't know, man. We'll just see what happens. But I'm glad we don't have that to worry about that distraction. I don't really see Jerry's series being a distraction to me. I could be wrong. Jerry finds a way, though. He finds a way to be distracted. Trap. So, they said, this the 33rd team posted a graphic and said, what's your boldest hot take for 2023 season? And one of these buffoons said Cowboys missed the playoffs and fired Mike McCarthy. They hate us so bad. Trap. Why they hate us so bad, man? I just don't get it, man. I don't really realize. I don't understand why we have that level of hate. Like, bro, if you can't recognize this team as at least a good team, that means you have a lot of hate on your heart. Like, and it makes no sense. This team has shown you that we are a contender. We are for real. You don't win 12 games back-to-back years and not be at least a contender. But you hear all of this slander coming from all these media platforms and different people. Mike McCarthy just has a bad narrative, dark cloud narrative type stuff hanging over his head, man. But I think he going to be able to get over this hump. I believe this is the year that, we going to get at least to the NFC Championship, and possibly, with some good luck, we could get to the Super Bowl. So, I think Mike's gonna show that. I know some people got along with the luck coming, but I'm truly a believer that it takes a little luck to get to the promised land. You either gonna get a little lucky or you gonna be cheating like the Patriots. Like, it is what it is. We too much of a prestige organization, so we don't have to cheat. So, you know what I'm saying? We will, we going to get it done in the right way. That's what I say. We'll get it done the right way. Shout out to Keith Shepard, man, with the $4.99. I appreciate you, sir. He says, I'm thankful for you, Law Nation, CFT, J Buck, J Tuck, Boss Cowboys, and Joe Boo. I don't watch the Alphabet channels anymore. You brothers continue to bring it, man. We appreciate you, though. Trap. I really gotta tap in with Mark Holmes, man, because I was watching Mark Holmes before I was doing this too. Like, I've been in the Cowboy space, you know what I'm saying, but I just wasn't that active like that. I was just watching the content. I wasn't really coming. But I've been around since day one, man, and we do have a special space, man, and I love to do some work with Mark Combs. And if y'all tapped in with Mark Combs, man, y'all tell him, reach out, be like, hey, LandLord said, hey, we need to work. Because I don't have no contact on him, but I love to do a show with him. Mark was one of the first people. I started watching him when he first started talking about Dak Prescott. And he was dead on right about Dak. Hey, I don't think he get enough credit for that. Trap. So, yeah, shout out. I don't hear his name that much. It's like we on two different whole sides of YouTube or something, man. But, yeah, Joe Boo, Mark Holmes, he do a good job over there. And just like all the rest of the people, man, we got some great content creators in this space, man. And like I said, I'm just grateful and thankful that y'all embraced me when I came in the way y'all did. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Mr. Lord King said, not to mention millions have Netflix and millions will watch it. Yeah, you already know that Netflix finna go crazy with a Jerry Jones series. Now, you know that. I wonder, is it gonna be a one-off? Like, is it just gonna be a documentary, one episode, or are they gonna break it up into 3-4 parts? Like, I don't know, man. So I'm gonna have to see. I can't wait to see it, honestly, though. Like, we don't want the distraction, but hey, that is the Cowboy, bro. Jerry represent us too. You know, sometimes it's to a fault. Sometimes it's, you know, he gonna represent us well most of the times. Like, he gonna put on the show. So I can't wait to see it, honestly, though. I am interested, though, low-key, at the same time. I don't want the distraction, but at the same time, the fan in me, I still want to see it, though. So we'll see. Jaylen Tolbert said he in the beef. See, I ain't got nothing against nobody, man. I ain't got nothing against nobody. He ain't never did nothing to me, so, you know, maybe y'all can reconcile, Mr. Jaylen Tolbert. Miss Gina said, jump in the chat. Lau did the other night. I might have to do that. Like I said, I don't even really see them. You know, if you don't be on other people's pages, like they don't even come up in your algorithm. The algorithm is crazy. So I know I'm still a sub, so I'm gonna have to go to them and check them out. Shout out to Data Yoda with the $20 super, man. I appreciate that, man. Y'all really supporting the trap. Cause I said, man, I'm really doing a lot of things, man, trying to get this done. So y'all showing me appreciation, man. It really drives me to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a liar if I told you, like, some days it'd be like, man, do I need to do this? I'm doing all of this stuff. Is it really worth it? You know, you question yourself. You be like, is it really worth it? Should I be leaving my house so much? You know what I'm saying? Are my children gonna feel like I'm neglecting them? Nah, you know, I would take care of my business. Trap. But I appreciate y'all. Lord King said it's gonna be a docu-series. That's what's alarming. So it's gonna be broken into parts. Docu-series, and it's not just about his riding the coattails of others, but about his entire life, clearly. Okay, so that his entire life most of his life gonna incorporate the Cowboys, but he is like a billionaire for oil and all kind of other stuff too. So, you know what I'm saying? I really think, hopefully that shouldn't be too big of a distraction though. Yoda says, I mean, all the good work. Yeah, I appreciate you, sir. I really do. Let's see. Toxic says, it's a 10 episode. Now, Jerry, come on, man. Trap. 10 episodes is a bit much, though. Like, I thought he was just going to have a little, you know, like Kanye West did. I think Kanye had like a 4-part or 3-part series or something. Jerry doing 10 episodes. He got a whole series, like, for real, a real show on Netflix then. I thought it was going to be a little quick little thing. So when they going to run it? They going to run it through the season? I hope they ain't running it through the season. Like, Joe Tranchina said, don't cry, LandLord, please. Hey, man, I just might. You never know. I ain't too tough to cry. You know what I'm saying? It happens sometimes. But, you know, ain't that sweet around here now. You know?
I'm silent and stand on whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Lord King says he's an oil tycoon and a real estate mogul and an electric company owner, not to mention the entire world made him out to be a racist. So they probably dig into that. That sounds like a very interesting documentary. Shit, don't it, y'all? I ain't lying. That sounds very interesting. That sounds interesting. Trap. You know, when you get to thinking about your life, man, that's one of the ways I kind of like judge your life. You think about it, man. If you're a man with aspirations, like if they made a documentary about your life, would it be interesting? You know what I'm saying? That's very interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? I want them to have a good documentary about me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me, but that's a good way to look at it. Like, did you impact the world? I'm pretty sure Jared's stuff finna be off the chains, though, man. But I think I got a couple more topics to go over. But I don't understand the default hate that Mike McCarthy gets. It is almost ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to expect anything less when you're dealing with America's team. We already know that. That's crazy.
We are America's team.
It's almost
the
hard to
most
expect
watched,
anything
the most
different.
hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
They tuning in every Sunday, and you know, our every move is always under a microscope. We understand that, and you know that just comes with the territory. But I just don't get the narrative. I know he had a bad ending in Green Bay, so that's part of the reason why it's like that. But I just don't understand it, man. I really don't. So it looked like everybody took Aaron Rodgers' side and didn't even hear Mike McCarthy's side. They just said, I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Okay, Hall of Fame chances. See, like, you see some people up there talking like he is trash. They looking at Mike McCarthy saying he trash.
You trash.
But now, some people are already saying, like, you know, they saying it's questionable that he can get into the Hall of Fame. But I think he deserves a thumbs up because it's likely. And if he be able to pull off a Super Bowl in Dallas, he'll be the first person ever to win a Super Bowl in 2 different places. So Trap. Shout out to B-Bird with the $2. He says Big Mike the best thing since Parcells. I swear to, man, tell him B-Bird. They be playing, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be real with y'all. At times, it be feeling like I'm the only one fighting for Big Mike. But I'd be happy to see somebody else, bro, because it's not that hard to see, y'all. It's really not that hard to see. If you look close, bro, you can tell that Mike McCarthy is doing a good job. So I just want to hear what the criteria is for some of these other people to consider that he's doing a good job. So is your criteria is Super Bowl? Is that not outlandish? That's crazy right there. Trap. Of course, we want him to win one, but that can't be your end all be all. That can't be the measuring stick. Okay, if he don't win a Super Bowl, he's just terrible. Like, come on, y'all. This is a successful coach. You can't tell me, okay, this is what we finna do. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the Mike McCarthy hire after these first years? Okay, how many years since 2020 to now, how would you rate the hire? Let's do that on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being he's Tom Landry. 1 being he's, you know what I'm saying, he's Kellen Moore or something, you know? How would you rate the hire so far? That's what I want to see because I think he's done a great job, actually. I really do. I'm really high on what he's done. He's not a 10, but I'd say he a good, what, about a 7. Yeah, I swear to God, I was just about to say a 7. Like, that's fair. That's fair. 5 would be average. You know what I'm saying? I'd say a 7 is pretty good, bro. That's way better than average in the NFL. Like, it could have been much worse. And then, like, one thing I do credit Mike McCarthy for, I didn't like the fact that he brought in his homeboy, and then, you know, we had to suffer with the guy's worst defense ever known to man that year. But I don't think Mike McCarthy get enough credit for this because, look, when Mike Nolan was terrible, what did he do? Mike Nolan got this boy straight. I mean, Mike McCarthy got Mike Nolan straight up out the building absolutely fast. Like, he got him out of there quickly, too. He didn't even wait. Trap. Mike McCarthy wasted no time to fire his homeboy. When he seen that wasn't working out, man, that boy, he got him up out of there, didn't it, y'all? Is that not respectable? Because he could have drugged that along, too. He could have drugged that along. He could have been like, well, you know, it is 2020. It is COVID. It is this a lot of hurdles that we got to get over. So I'm not too ready to fire my homeboy. No, Mike didn't buy into none of them excuses. He got rid of them because he noticed that it was a bad hire. And he got rid of them. That's respectable. That's commendable. You know what I'm saying? Real people got to tip their hats to something like that because that's not easy to do. He got them out of there. So let's see what the people saying. Grading the Mike McCarthy hire from 2020 to now. I see some high grades. Cowboy Brian in the building. What's happening, sir? I ain't seen you in a minute. I don't believe. I think I seen you the other, like last week, and then before then it's been a minute. So how you doing, sir? Flo says, nah, I rock with Big Mike 100%. I haven't seen a coach win back-to-back 12 games in a long time. I don't care about the circumstances. I like wins. You understand? Satellite Sunny says 8. Big Dad 9. I rock says 8. You know what I'm saying? Thomas A says 10. Hey, he said he rocking real big. Trap. You know what I'm saying? Trap. Miss Elder says 8. You know what I'm saying? I think we the most spoiled, ungrateful fan base. Like, bro, look, I understand we deserve rings. We know that. That's the standard in the great Cowboy organization that we have grown to love. We know that's the standard. But we just can't disrespect everything else either, though. You know what I'm saying? We can't just disrespect everything else. That's not fair, bro. So we do got to at least show appreciation to other people doing other things. Maybe not as great, but still pretty damn good, I say, man. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Miss Regina says, if it's based on wins, the Patriots coach should be disqualified. Yeah, because he's a cheater, you know what I mean? I don't know how people just let that go, bro. If that was the Cowboys, they would never let us hear the end of that. So I'm not letting that go. I don't care how many Super Bowls y'all won. Y'all boys cheating. I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm not letting that go. Jay Recruiter says 2. Come on, man. Are you trolling me, sir? Are you trolling me? Gotta be. Ain't no way you can say a 2. Ain't no way. Jaylen Tolbert says nothing lower than a 7. Exactly. I think 7 is fair. I'm not going to fight you for saying a 7. Dope Meister says 8.5. Simo says Dak, Parsons, and Quinn. We do trust. Yeah, them my boys. Lord King said I'd agree with no lower than 7. That's fair. Big Dad says LandLord, it's a 9 considering the circus in Dallas, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I don't think we have built a toxic environment in Dallas, y'all. We love this team, but we got to be honest sometimes. This environment is terrible. Like, it is. Like, it's a circus. So, for Mike McCarthy to come in here and maneuver this, man, you got to give him the utmost respect, bro. You just got to. Shout out to B-Bird with the $5 super. I appreciate you, sir. Real talk, man. Y'all supporting the movement. It is very much so appreciated. He said, we've had better since Jimmy minus Big Bill. Big Mike has ceased more power than any coach. Nefarious Mike let Kellen fall on his sword. That's gangsta. Trap. I'm with you on that, B-Bird. I think he's obviously the best coach we done had since Bill. I don't see how people even, you know what I'm saying? They try to lump him in with Jason Garrett and them and stuff. Like, bro, man, Mike McCarthy doing this thing, bro. That's just me. Lord King says Jimmy is a 10, Campo is a 1, Mike is a 7. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not arguing with nothing under the 7. This man resume has speaking for itself. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keith with the $4.99 again, man. I appreciate you, sir. I really do. He says, I'm convinced the reason why we're hated so much is because the fact we won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. We broke a lot of young hearts, and now they grown. Hey, man, we put them boys in shambles then again. Trap. Them boys in shambles. C. Mo says a 10. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy Brian said, doing good. My work changed up, so having to watch when I get home most days, but made it today. I appreciate you, man. You know, you always support me, man. I appreciate you, though. Jaylen Tolbert says Mike been a damn good head coach. Look, it's sad that we gotta beat this into people's head. That just show you how spoiled our fan base is, man. We love our crazy Cowboy cousins, we do. But we spoiled in the mug, man. We just gotta be real. We spoiled, man. We spoiled. Thomas A. Garrett says, I'm with Club Mike Soprano. Hey, Mike Soprano ain't no joke, man. You know that's my guy. Tyson says, as a puppet coach, he is at least a 9. However, I want to see how he does now that he's finally getting control of his staff. So wait a minute. You calling him a puppet coach because of what? You calling him a puppet coach because of the circumstances he had to enter the organization and finagle his way around? I ain't going to be mad at you for saying that, but I think about this. I think it's no way possible you can get in here without being a puppet to a certain degree. You ain't coming in the door. Trap. You think Jerry and them gonna bring in a live wire that they don't think they can handle? You gonna probably have to play the part, and then once you get hired, then become the person you want to become. I don't think Jerry and them will hire somebody who they don't feel like they can control to a certain degree. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Give me a Y for yes, a no, an N for no. Do y'all think Jerry and them will hire a coach that they don't feel like I'm buffering? Good grief. Let me know if everything good right now. Let me know if everything good. I don't know. Give me a 1 if we good. Let me check myself. Say I'm buffering. Give me a 1 if we good. Give me a 1 if we good. Give me a 1 if we good. I'm trying not to slow the show down, so I ain't seen a 1 yet, though, so let me see. Oh, it look like we back good. Okay. All right, give me a Y for yes, give me an N for no. You know, I don't think so, though. I'm going to just tell you, my vote is no. Action says he going to be misjudged due to his clock management problems, and Kellen's self-proclaimed offensive genius this year will bring about clarity. Absolutely it will. Absolutely it will. Hey, it ain't no excuses this year for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a lot of people got holding Dak feet to the fire. I feel like we should pay the man. But hey, if the Joneses want to roll them dice, that's gonna be on them. Cause look, this is what I want y'all to say. Now listen. For all the people who low on Dak Prescott, I want y'all to listen real good. His cap hit next year is $59 million. If they do not negotiate with this man, and say, for instance, Dak go out here and go crazy, which I feel like he will, don't be mad when Dak almost demanded $55, $60 million a year anyway. Don't get mad. Trap. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the Cash App. I appreciate you, man. I really do. You really supporting the trap. I really appreciate it. Big boy too, man. I appreciate that. Craven Cowboys in the building. She says about to head out, but had to show some love first. Salute, landlord. Salute to you too. Dang, they said I'm buffering. I should have never turned up that clarity. That's what it is. Let me see. I can't even go back now. Good grief. It is what it is. I know better next time. He said 1 now. It is now. It was 2 earlier. Okay. Yeah, so I'm really thinking that Mike gonna be able to handle this stuff, man. But let's see. I think I had a little more to talk about, then we can wrap it up. Let me see. Bam. Okay, yeah. Mike really, if he win anything in Dallas, he gonna go from one of the most hated coaches to a GOAT coach immediately. Trap. Now this finna be quick. Now think about that. That just lets you know how much people hating on this man. How could he go from a lackluster, mediocre coach, and then if he win one ring in Dallas, he'll immediately be considered one of the best that ever do it. He will be.
Trap.
If he win 2 Super Bowls in these historic great franchises, you know what I'm saying, in Green Bay, then in Dallas, bro, it would be no denying that he one of the greatest coaches to ever live. It'll be no denying that. So get your popcorn ready. It could be possible, and he got a great shot at doing it this year. But let's continue. Bam. Players who never missed a tackle in 2022. And peekaboo, look who is on there. Mr. Damone Clark. I know you didn't expect that. Trap. I know y'all ain't expect to see Mr. Ricky Damone Clark on this list as far as the players to never miss a tackle in 2022. And look at the ex-Cowboy Jaylen Smith over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, even though you a giant, even though you a stinking giant these days. But, hey, Jaylen Smith gave us some good football as well. But Damone Clark with not missing a tackle this year, I heard a lot of people being pretty critical on Damone, man. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he looking lost out there and stuff like that, taking bad angles and stuff. But, hey, that's all of that stuff right there is normal rookie stuff. That's normal rookie procedure. Like, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, he will have to find his way out there. He's not 100%. He don't have the playbook all the way down yet. He don't know what's going on all the way. But I'll say that he got better and better throughout the season as he got more and more reps with the team. So I think Damone Clark could become your eventual green dot. I think he's like that. I see how he just leapfrogged all these other linebackers we had, but we'll have to see how that go, man. With him being a sure tackler, though, that's going to be something that you can build off of. That's something that you can keep. That'll keep him on the field for sure, though. That'll keep him on the field. Trap. Yeah, if he win in Dallas, bro, he gonna be considered a GOAT. Like, real talk. Like, that easy. Like, in a flash, he'll be considered a GOAT. Nobody ever did it before. Nobody ever went from one team to the next team and won a Super Bowl. It's been plenty of coaches that went from one team and won a Super Bowl and then went to another team and got to the Super Bowl, but they never actually won one. So if Mike McCarthy do that, bro, he going to be a GOAT immediately. You know what I'm saying? And that'll show y'all that it's been a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? Brian Smith says LandLord, OTOS, Dak, when signed, I don't know what you meant by that, but Dak, when signed last contract, will not sign 5 years because wanted to wait till 24 to see how big the cap jumps before he got the new money. Hey, man, I can't blame him either. Dak finally got paid this last contract, but you know he was getting screwed for all the years when he was young, though. He was getting screwed. I can't be too mad at him, man. You want to get your bag. I'm pretty sure he'll work with us, though. He'll work with us on something. And like I said, the last contract, I think when we got down to it, I think I felt like Jerry was saying he got screwed far as the verbiage and the terms in the contract. I don't think he was talking about the money necessarily. Jerry's smart enough to know that the money gonna go up and the money won't be. Dak is not even a top 10. I don't think he even top 10 right now, right? Y'all know I'm going off the top of my head, but he's not a top 5 paid quarterback for sure. So his contract, we already knew the market was just gonna keep going up, and his number, his annual salary is just gonna keep going down as far as the highest paid people. So I think Jerry was more mad about the terms, like the no trade clause and the no franchise tag and all of these other the other verbiage that was in the contract. That's why I felt like Jerry was feeling like he got screwed from. Like, you better believe Jerry and them already projected them numbers in 10 years, 20 years into the future. So he knew the money wasn't going to really hurt him that bad, especially with the constant rise of the salary cap. He was already aware of that. So I think he was talking about the terms. Everybody talking like, oh, Jerry didn't want to pay that because he's terrible or something. Nah, I think Jerry just wanted to actually win a deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that was about. But I am excited about Damone Clark going back to him, man. And, you know, it's going to be interesting to see that hierarchy and that battling count. That's going to be one of the people I'm focused on, y'all. I'm going to be focused on that linebacking group right there. That's what I'm going to be focused on. Trap. See, Lord King, we be on the same page. That's why I said when I go to training camp, next in a couple of, that's 3 weeks away, when I go out there, I'm going to be focused on that linebacking group because I want to see the hierarchy between Damone Clark and Overshown. Like, I want to see, like, because, you know, he did good last year. Damone was balling out to me, you know, but he showed his youth at times. But they just drafted a guy in the 3rd round, right? Overshown was the 3rd rounder. Like, they put a lot of stock in him. So we going to have to see what happens in that hierarchy. Because they're like, hey, if anybody should be alarmed, it should be Damone Clark, LVE. Like, them guys should they antennas should be up when they found out that they drafted Overshown. Because, hey, they didn't draft him to be on the bench. They want him to take somebody's job. We know that much. They want him to take somebody's job. Who job? I'm not too sure. But they do want him to take somebody's job. Shout out to JC Cowboy Network in the building. What's happening? What's happening, my good sir? Tossy Tom said, landlord, so Jerry's smart enough to know money is going up, but not high GM. You already know that, man. Rap don't work. I'm buying everybody trap phone. You already know Jerry trapped out, and he know better than that. But shout out to iRock, man, with the $50 soup. I appreciate you, bro. That's what's up, man. I really appreciate that. He says, keep it up, the good work, bro. Longhorns in the trap. Hey, man, I can't get mad at the Longhorns right now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, though, sir. That's what's up, man. Y'all helping me get the training camp, man. Helping me go down to Texas, bro. Look, y'all money going to good use. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. I hope y'all can see that. I could just be standing in front of the computer talking and just asking y'all for money, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm putting it to work. I'm going flying all over the world like I play football or something, you know what I'm saying? Trap. But it's all in hopes to get y'all some of the best content on YouTube, man. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to make this great, and I'm glad to see y'all support LandLord Sports. So shout out to you, Mr. iRock. I appreciate it. But, man, yeah, I'm thinking I'm really focused in on that linebacking core, bro. That linebacking core gonna be crazy. That linebacking core is gonna be crazy because I would like to see Overshown get involved, though, right? Do y'all see Overshown with a role as a edge rusher / linebacker / what else? / safety or something? Or do y'all see him just straight taking linebacker reps? Y'all let me know what y'all feel about Overshown because he's a Swiss Army knife. I'm not too sure how they going to fit him in because I'm sure they high on Damone, and LVE is pretty consistent. Somebody going to have to really beat LVE out, y'all. That is a Dallas Cowboys first-round pick. I think people forget about that. Trap. Miss Elder says 79 likes and 91 in the chat. Good grief. I hope they ain't trying to make me cry, Miss Elder. You know that. I hope that ain't what they doing. You know? I just try to come in here and be consistent. Please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Don't do me like that. I told you, this is live footage on how LandLord looks when he cry, man. We don't want that ugly cry to come out of LandLord. Don't do me like that. Trap. Look at this man's face. He's a legend for that cry, man. That's exactly how I look. We don't want LandLord to go through that. We do not. So, you know, hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I can't help but laugh every time I see that man on Craven Cowboys, Mickey says Agent Zero won't start over Clark. I don't think so either, but I'm telling you right now, he's coming to take somebody's job. That's what they drafted him for. So, you know, it'll be a little incentive because, you know, to be fair, LVE is the #1 pick for the Cowboys. But at the same time, Dan Quinn didn't draft him, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you drafting your guy, Overshown is a guy that Dan Quinn drafted. So we'll just have to see where he fit in it. It was a little head scratching to me because I wanted a pure linebacker, but it looked like Overshown gonna pretty much be somebody who's versatile, who can do a lot of other things as well. So that's gonna be very interesting to see. I can't wait to see it. I'm really bullish on Damone though, and I just gotta see what Overshown do once them pass on. Hey, Mickey, don't make me sad. Don't you make me sad. Man, I had some high aspirations and hopes for Jabril Cox, but he just ain't showed me, you know? Wouldn't I be a little delirious if I just keep saying the same thing year in and year out? I just gave him a couple of years. Now, he is on the chopping block for me. Like, I rocks with you. I hope you do well, Jabril, but you got to give me something to work with. You got to now. Gotta give me something to work with. Look, that's Jabril. At this point, it's like Jabril came to the trap trying to shout change me, man. You know what I'm saying? Jabril said, I got your background tax time. You know what I'm saying? We need you. Look, Jabril, we support you, man. We ready to see you do something, man. But I feel like he got a great skill set, but he just ain't showed us nothing, man. It's been how many years now? It's been like 3. This is like his 4th year, right? 3rd, 4th year? Hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody help me out before I have to look this up. This Jabril, he going into his 3rd year? Yeah, he going into his 3rd year, right? Because if it's his 4th year, it's really in shambles. Good grief. Is he going into his 3rd year or 4th year? I can't think right now on the fly. Somebody fill me in. Let me know. DP Johnson in the building says, we about to shake up the world. You can't tell me that we not about to see them boys fly. Remember how fast second level was in preseason last year? We still have all but one. Damone is him. LVE short timing. So you saying LVE on the chopping block, sir? They gonna stick with that #1 pick for as long as they possibly can. So you gotta understand that. But let me see. Tavis says pull the plug on Devin Harper if you gonna do Jabril. I love Devin Harper. I think he can ball. I just don't know if he gonna get his opportunity, Keystone. I don't know. So we'll have to see how that works. But I think if he get an opportunity, Devin might not get back out the field if he get a chance. Real talk. Look, Devin Harper might not get back out the field. If he get his opportunity, I think I'm so high on him, I feel like he's not going back out the field. I think he's just gonna ball and he gonna be knocking heads off. Like Devin Harper is a baller, in my opinion. Excuse me. But man, I do have a little running around to do, man. Y'all know I really appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get ready to get out of here and go to Texas, so I got a couple of more errands to run so I can make sure everything is in order and in place. But I do appreciate all the love and support y'all showed today, man. It really goes a long way into the process of me getting this done and consistently doing this for y'all. So I really do appreciate y'all, man. I really do. And you already know why they hate us, because they ain't us, and we are the greatest. You already know that. Make sure y'all hit that like and share on the way out.
Yeah.
I really appreciate all the love and support, man. I would rock longer, but I gotta get some things done. But I appreciate y'all.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me. Lord, help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these things I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah,
you gotta show us
do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let doubters see you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans want it. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching.
And they believe in me like a prophet, cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These boys ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these people know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real people's spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the greatest. Man, I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all support LandLord Sports. And I really do appreciate y'all, man. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.